Oh, hey James. So I trying to look for what to paint on that banner. I found the one for the back, so might want to do these two. So we'll be attaching those to the other banner guys. I do have two other banner guys. I need to finish those up too. Whatever happened to my Ultramarines Honor Guard? That big, heavy metal banner that always tip over my models. Tip him over anyway. There it is. Alright. That's not quite it. I guess this is not the Indominus Crusade banner. It's different. I don't know which one is this one then. Probably don't have it anymore. It's a different banner guy. $108 out of 182. I'm almost done. Oh, it's showing all Space Marines, including Grey Knights, Blood Angels. Huh. Almost there. Two more. Yep, there's the model for that one. I guess that's the best bet then. Indominus Crusade. I guess I'll have to mimic, essentially make them all the same then. Oof, it's very smooth. That doesn't look smooth, but it's smooth. So James, played any games lately? Oh, jeez. Good lord, this thing is... Man, I bought a folk art gunmetal and I left it in my book bag, which is at work. I'm like, crap. I wanted to test that and see if it can do on its own, or we'll have to do like this one. Craft Smart's really cheap paint from Michaels. But if I mix it with black, like a good ratio, I think 1 drop of black, maybe 3 drops of that, It'll turn out to be a pretty nice looking gunmetal, and it sticks to the model too. No, but I want to. Have you played since you moved into your new house, James? I don't know if you're further or closer with this new house or not. I know we've talked a lot of houses, and some of them you were closer, some you were further. I can't remember if this one's closer or further. Out of the way. Okay. So yeah, that's looking too shabby for gunmetal. That's a mixture between both. That's a little bit better. It's a little bit brighter. So this one is probably 3 parts gunmetal and 1 part black, and this one was probably an even split, 2 parts, or 1 to 1. Yeah, that looks pretty good. All right. So we need to finish up these banners. I think this guy is done. I do need to paint his other crap. Let's see what else I need to paint on him. I think that's it. The red on there, that's kind of done. I guess the leather bound there. So I need to get this one. Bone white. Okay. I forgot to paint the skulls on the other one. This banner uses real skulls. None of that fake stuff. It was okay. It wasn't too bad at all today. Or, well, yesterday, technically speaking. How about yours, James? What else do I need to put the tan on? There's nothing on, no one else. So close to start painting my town. At the same time, I need to start stripping down off their old paint so I can paint them new paint. And also, I'm not going to be using matte varnish, I'll be using gloss varnish on the towel. It's gonna be super shiny. Alright, do need to do the gold. At least might as well do that since I know that has to happen. Oof, jeez. It's like the old GW paint bottles. Almost sealed in there. Touch it somewhat wet though. Okay. I'm thinking, let's see if I can get some trench crusade. Uh-oh. What faction you think about doing? Just to paint or to actually play? What's going on? Well, that didn't go well. People were talking about that over here, but then never really got into it, I don't think. Now they're into something called Drop Fleet and Carnival. I haven't got into those. Although I will say, like, some of the figures do look pretty decent. Like, I would love to go with the Highborns, I guess is what they're called, which all wear the mask. I think the models look decently cool. I have to paint. Do they sell them locally over there? but I hope today they will. Oh, did they say that they're gonna get some in today? I don't know. I do wonder how does that work. You gotta take a look at their website. Is it like a local person 3D printing them or something? I forget what army that I would have picked. Although one guy I'm subscribed to at My Mini Factory gave me a whole bunch of free Trench Crusade army, or not army, but models, and I think they're the bloated, like the Nurgle faction. I don't know if I have the whole like army or not, but gave me quite a bit. I'm sure it's enough to start up the army. Wouldn't doubt that. Just gotta 3D print them out. Time to do that backward banner. It's gonna be kind of hard to do the. Ooh, that backside's kind of hard to get to. Go. Nice. Looking really good there. That back one too. Yes. Oh, it was a bandy. Already some figures I've looked up Infinity MCP Killteam and haven't gotten anything. Oh no, these are 40k. 40k. This is Space Marines from 40k. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't really understand the factions for Trench Crusade, but I did like the look of the Iron Sultan. I think that's the faction that I went with. It's one with like a big lion in it. But no one's playing it over here. But I'd like I said, the guy I subscribed to in My Mini Factory gave me a whole bunch of like the bloated guys. Yeah, so I was like, well, I already have a free one, so. And Andy, like I said again, it's 40k. Hold on, let me see if I can show my Infinity actually. I have one guy that's nicely painted. He has a nice butt. Shows up pretty good. Can't get over his butt. I haven't painted all of them yet, especially my big mech. So, here is the Infinity model. Let me get the, doesn't have autofocus because it does a terrible job. But let me get it where it's close. do like this, I think. And let's see, there we go. So this is the Infinity model. It's a heavy infantry that I painted. Doesn't look too shabby, but looks fantastic. Then his face. Hard to see his face really, because it's being covered up for the most part. But yeah. I don't know what to do with his base. And if you notice, his little base has little arrows like right there, and then right there, showing that this is his 180-degree field, so you can see anything from here on down. This is his front, this is his side. So facing matters in this one, where they have, you know, whether you face them this way, or that way, or, you know, you can sneak up behind them. But yeah. Look at the big guy though. This big guy is one of my biggest mechs. I think it looks really cool, but I haven't painted him yet. Pure pewter. Super heavy. Need like lots more than 4 metals. Oh, there's a hole there. But anyways, yeah, pure pewter. Looks really cool. He is base coated as silver because I'm going to paint it kind of thin, like you saw the other guy. And you notice how the black and the blue are not quite solid, but kind of glittery because of the silver undercoat. Let me show another guy. Actually, I think it shows off on him too. But yeah, you can kind of see it on him. You can see that blue is kind of shiny because the blue is kind of thinly painted in some parts, and there goes that ultramarines blue. I don't think I varnished this, guys. I don't know. And then you can see some of the black is very thick, and then some is very light for armor purposes. But yeah, the lighter blue, the dark. Damn, that blue is blue. But anyways, I was really going with like that neon highlight kind of thing. So, but yeah. I don't think I varnished this one. This blue kind of sticks out. Yeah, I still have a lot of, luckily enough, at least with Infinity, you only have about 15 models. This is the most that you can really play with. Excuse me. And that's the kind of the cool thing. But obviously you're going to be painting more than 15 models because sometimes you kind of want to switch in and out and test certain models to see which one works better with who. But 15 models is typically the, let me readjust the focus. Um, 15 models is about really what you want. It's the most you can play anyway. I can't remember if the new edition of Infinity limits to 15 models. I can't remember. I haven't played a new edition yet, and it's been out for a little bit. The people around me who plays Infinity, they tend to like freaking jump ship on many different games. Like right now, they're playing Drop Fleet and Carnival. It's kind of like, I don't mind. Actually, I like the models on the Carnival a little bit. I wouldn't mind buying it just to paint it because they look kind of cool. And then I'm trying to get back into fantasy. There's a couple of people, old world as as the new terminology is called it. And some people have played old world, and I kind of want to get back into that. I'm a beastman that I absolutely love, and I will not play Age of Sigmar because they don't have beastmen in it. Actually, technically they do for a time being, I forgot when they are removed from Age of Sigmar. I think they might have been passed by now. Jeez, I need to. MC. Oop. Just recently. Oh yeah. Just recently for sure. I don't know why they're not gonna put the Beastman in there. Man, I still have a lot of the old models. As a matter of fact, I still. Really? As a matter of fact, I still have some like boxes that I haven't opened up yet. That are 15 years old, unopened boxes. They have 15-year-old fart air in there. Hopefully when I open it up, it's not going to be too bad, too rank. Unopened Beastman boxes. They're mostly gores though. Basic infantry. I think I have a lot of Cornagores or Beastigores. I wonder if Cornagores are still a thing and Zinchgores or whatever they're called. Because it used to be with Beastmen back in the day, you could pick what god they worship. If you go Zinch, all your leaders are considered to be like level 1 wizards, so you have like a larger generation of a dice pool for casting spells. But if you had Cornagores that had an extra attack, which was crazy. I mean, they're not exactly strong, but still. And what I'm going to do when I do start painting, I think I'll start painting some of them, is that I don't know if I'm going to repaint them or strip their paint because, again, mind you, these guys have been base coated when I first started painting, and the spray paint I use was the dollar spray paint at Walmart. I forgot what it's called. And it's like glossy, and it's not great. But it's what you could afford at the time. And it worked, you know. Folk art paint. $2 at the Walmart. You get buy $2 paint, and you buy $1 or $2 spray paint too with it. And the Walmart brand. It could get a little clumpy sometimes, but do what you can. And we had no like ways of stripping the paint really, at least none that we knew. So you just paint over paint. I think my Space Marines at the time had 3 layers of base coat and 4 layers of paint. So true blob Marines they were. Okay, I think it's all the gold that is needed. It's looking pretty nice. Hey, what's up, chairperson? I'm doing alright. How about you? Trying to stay cool in this heat wave and nuke my... Oh my gosh, Coyote. Oh. I pray for you. I can't imagine what that is like. Yeah, no kidding. I'd have to pull Tigers out pretty soon so I can apply his backpack to him. 3D printed some terrain, so so hopefully we get the matching terrain from well, whatever it is that GW uses. My MCP stuff, I guess I forgot to answer Andy. MCP, I run, I don't know if you play that game or not. Haven't played it in a little bit because that kind of got stopped too. I play, God, what's his name now? Purple guy. Killmonger? Nope. Nope. Not Killmonger. Big God. Fought Dormammu. He costs so much, but I absolutely love him. Trying to replace Ace and put it to help mitigate heat, but that didn't work out too well. What I do, well, I can't speak yet. Put blinds on the outside of the windows. Genius move in my part. But you just got to be careful on windy days, though. Whew, there we go. Let that dry. Keep the shades on the outside because the sun will heat up that shade. The shade will radiate heat, but because it's on the outside, it's not going to radiate inside. Put a black border around this too, so that I can get it matching. So the reason why I'm having these banners painted is because I have an ancient that has a banner that's already fully done, but I did not attach this to his backpack. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, like this guy, he normally has only one banner, but I attached that banner to the back from my old Marines. It's perfect. And I will run I think it's a banner ancient, a blade guard ancient banner guy, and company command, which will also have the same banner, will be this one right here. So blade guard ancient banner and a company command banner. I'm gonna have 3 banners with 4 banners. 3 banners with 4 banners apiece. 2 banners apiece. Lots of banners. Now, I just need to get a Terminator with a banner and do another banner. It's not as ridiculous as the. There's a Dark Angels freaking banner on the bike. Thing's massive and it's pewter. How am I going to stand this up? Good enough. Now you just got to do a rival Space Marine banner to use it as a base. Who would be? Oh, word bearers. You know, it's like I don't have a Chaos Army. I was thinking about going Chaos Knights. The problem is I have like I bought apparently a little bit too many 3D printed models of Chaos Knights that looks like Chaos Knights, so I don't want to buy Chaos Knights. It's kind of the problem because I can 3D print them out soon, which I hope to do soon. So I was thinking, it's like, man, I need a Chaos Army, an official one. I'm not gonna buy Chaos Knights because I can already 3D print them essentially. And I was thinking, it's like, you know what? If they released the word bearers, I might buy them and put them next to each other in space in my box with the Space Marine, the Ultramarines. Sorry, okay, it makes me giggle. And call it what is that? What is that? Calth, and put the label Calth on my box. Oh, thanks, Shane. Chairperson. I'm decent. I wouldn't say I'm good. I'm decent at best. Oop. I like showing off this one model because I think it looks really good, and it was don't know how it turned out that way, but it looks really good. Which he's not yet completely done. So can't bring him too close. Actually, we'll bring him close. So this guy, he's been sitting for a while. Let's see, where's the perp? There we go. Oh. But they're so small, and I'm like, I'm gonna mess it up. It looks wet, but it's not wet. It's just a matte varnish. So that book is mostly done. I should redo it. It's alright. I do okay. I have a very weird technique that I kind of like this guy didn't quite work out so well. It's an old Tech Marine. I really want to scrap him and retry painting him again. I painted him white, or base coat white on him, but the red turned out to be too bright. So I think this particular model, I'd probably base coat him black and then paint the red, because the red is just way too bright. I don't like the red on this. Even though it's about my darkest red, it's still not the right red. Wait, it's the edge highlighting on the... ironically enough, because that edge highlighting right there. Huh. Mind you, I don't edge highlight, by the way, so when you saw this model, even though it looks like edge highlighting, I did not edge highlight. So all those quote-unquote highlights are not me, you know, going in there again and painting all those little tiny lines. I did not. That is not, I'm not that good. But this guy should have painted them black instead. So I normally I base coat my guys white because I want the blue to be vibrant and showing a little bit. So we have the white base coat. Then these ladies, I base coated black, obviously. They're not done. These are 3D printed models, but I'm not finished with them yet. But you can see how I like the dark red here. I like how dark that is versus, say, this red, which is very bright. It's the same red too, by the way. It's just the fact this is base coated white, so it makes the red brighter, which I don't like on this. But I do like the dark, because these are assassins. They're going to be darker, grimmer colors. I like the base coat black. The purple came out pretty good. It's a darker purple. But she is not done yet. I don't know what else to paint the rest of her body, because you have a little bit of gunmetal right there for the metal plates. I think I'm just going to paint the black, so it'll be a little bit more of a real paint as opposed to just the primer paint. It'll look a little bit better. I like this model because she's smiling and you see her teeth, and that's really, I really like that about it. So I don't know what else to paint her. I guess that could be good enough, but I like to see if there's anything else I could add, but I don't think so. Goes the same with a lot of these other models too. These are all female assassins, but they're all assassins. I like her face mask too. It's really nice. I like that. So she has really, really long hair. And then, of course, I did paint purple, but I didn't layer it enough, so you can kind of see the purple. I need to add a little bit more to brighten it up a little bit. It's a little too dark. So again, you can see these are both right on her thighs, and her belly is a purple. It's the same purple as this one, but multiple coatings on this, of course, to brighten it up. And then the last assassin. So I think there's more colors I could probably add to this character, but not sure. That's why I kept them here. Yeah, no, I am kind of liking the way the banner's turning out. I should probably solidify the blue instead of leaving it kind of like patchy, which looks worn, which I do kind of like. I do need to correct these right here a little bit more, solidify them and straighten them out a little bit, but that's just the first layer. I need to do something in the middle. I don't know if I can paint the ultramarine symbol or not. I am not good at freehand. I do sometimes. I amaze myself. Most of the time I don't. And he's also, by the way, so this blue is the same as this blue. It's just that this has the varnish in it. This one does not yet. And I like this blue, but it's just I'm a little. I have to put varnish because I'm a little bit worried this paint will rub off a lot easier, because it's a painter's paint. Not painter's paint, like what do you call it? I normally base coat my nids and nurgles minis in black. I personally like the dark and realistic and rustic style of my minis, but I don't see awesome minis. Yes, yes, it depends on how you want your colors to be seen. For like nids and nurgle, I would base coat black too for sure. Um, excuse me, like oh, hold on. So like my Infinity, I base coated silver. You can see this is a silver base coat, and this is the black that I just paint over it. I'm trying to thin out the paint of black so you can see the silver underneath it. So it's like a shiny silver black. But again, I want my Infinity models to be more like metallic light. So whenever, hold on, let me see. Let me grab another model. See if this is a good model to show. So you can kind of see she's kind of shiny a little bit, especially in the backpack. Even though it's black, it's shiny black. And it's a little bit shiny on the coat too, right there. And you can see in her hand, it's a little bit, you can see that little silver-esque. Actually, there's another model that I think shows a little bit better. The black is very black though, because it's a pants. Hold on, there's another model I think that shows it a little bit better than that one. Oh, this one right here. Oh. So I like this model. You can see the, like, again, the blue. Yeah. Yeah. So this is all silver, and the blue really, I really thinned it out. The black is very strong, so I couldn't get it quite right. But you can see the purple is the same as this purple. So this is the same purple. So this is kind of me testing how to paint my purple on my towel. But this is the same purple, and you can see it looks shiny because certain areas is thin, certain areas is not. So it kind of has like that. It looks unfinished, but it's actually really finished, and it just looks silvery. So yeah. Well, he fell. So yeah, this model does look pretty cool. I don't know if I've base coated this guy. Not prime. What do you call it? Oh, anyone who plays Tau, real quick, before I head out, actually, the purple looks crazy. It does. I really like the purple. I don't think I varnished it yet. Yes, mind you, like I said, it's the same purple as this. So it's very flat on this one because it's just base coated white, so it's just gonna brighten up the purple. But because of the silver base coat, it looks gem-like when I paint it kind of thin on there. So real quick, here's my stealth suit, by the way. So yeah, you can see that. My personally 3D printed base. My stealth suit. I don't know if I have another purple I can show like that, but hold on, let me grab my somewhat finished towel. It's gonna kind of have a resemblance of what the purple I want to look at like. Alright, so this is kind of what my towel's gonna look like. Ooh, boy, that purple is terrible looking. It looks very solid. Yeah, it looks super solid. I mean, I did use a lot of purple and it looks darker in a lot of the areas. But I will, he is pretty close to the way I want. It's 3D printed with resin. So yeah, it looks really cool. But this is pretty close to what my finished towel is going to look like. It's not going to be this dark though. So, but the reason why I kind of went dark with it is because I want the yellow to stick out, to be like bright. It's like a dark model, but then you see those yellows that looks like they're light up. Again, one of my first iterations of paint. And I'm going to try to refine it more in my more curved. So it's going to look a little bit different from them, but I'm not going to strip this, guys, because having to restrip all my towel is going to be a pain in the butt. So this looks fine enough for me, and my other ones are going to look a little bit different. If it looks that much different, I'm probably going to strip them. But other than that, this is kind of the idea I'm going for. But yeah. Ugh. Let's see. So I have a whole bunch of them right there. Invisible Tau, I think 6 models. Yeah. So I kind of like him because he's kneeling down. But I 3D printed some more before I ran out of that clear resin. And so hopefully I have enough of the clear stealth suits. Yeah, it kind of, whenever it pulls up, it becomes almost black, whereas this one makes it a dark blue. So I have to kind of work with that. This is the purple that I use right here, dioxide purple, and this is the blue that I use. Also, I didn't use this particular varnish on them. I used another one, which tends to be actually really matte. But what I'm gonna do with my towel, I want them to be more glistening, so I'm gonna give them gloss varnish instead. I want them to be shiny. Well, actually, the interesting thing with the stealth suits, though, it's kind of like this. I haven't perfected it yet, but I'm terrible at transitions. To kind of have them like transitioning into stealth, so maybe only the legs are maybe like the color, or maybe have mud, like they're moving through mud and the mud's stuck to the armor, so only brown but clear. So this was just kind of a test to see how the paint attached to the color. Oh, my bad. Huh. I'm glad you found me then. I didn't know it's buffering on Twitch at all. But yeah, so I wanted to try to test to see how the paint stuck without base coating it, because that'd be kind of a problem. So instead of painting it purple, maybe every time he steps, there's like a mud splat on the armor, so it shows in the armor, but it's still clear. I think that'd be a pretty cool, or either a transition effect, or them completely stealth, but obviously mud sticking to the armor a little bit. You kind of catch me on the end of my stream, though. I try to stream an hour a day so I can paint models, and I do. Sadly, I have work in the morning. So painting my Ultramarines at the moment. I'm almost done with them, and then going to be painting my Tau, I believe, next. I do want them finished because I want to play the experimental cadre, which I have. I just got a Storm Surge. So anyways, yeah, it's the model I'm currently working on. And trying to do the double banner. Let me fix the focus. There we go. So banner looks pretty nice. I think I'll keep it light painted, and then the banners over here, because it's most likely because my phone and Switch don't really get. I gotcha. So this guy normally only has one banner, but I want to go ridiculous and have two banners. So I attach one to his book bag by super gluing it, and then my other two banner guys are gonna have these two banners. So my Blade Guard Ancient with the banner is gonna have this. My command squad will have this banner, and this is Tigerius's banner. We have a lot of banners on the field. I think that's all I'm going to be doing today. I'm actually going to be ending my stream pretty soon. Painted this guy, just don't know what to do with his armor. He's too perfectly white. I need to dirty him up. I'm not sure how to do that yet. But anyways. 10 banners, one just literally just a banner on a base, like that's my banner guy. I don't have enough banners. I think I have a few more banners left, but not that much left. I do have a lot of crotch cloth though, with like purity seals on them. I don't know where I can put that. Maybe I have maybe I'll have entire either Stern Guard veteran squad that has, well, they do have crotch cloths already, so I don't need to do it on them. I'll find another squad. I finished my my Spear Guard veteran squad, the chapter banner lord. Yeah, it's not a guy, it's just a banner that's with a lot of banners attached to him, and is the lord of the banners. I wish I could show you my Spear Guard veteran. But they're done now, and I'll put them into my case. Because as soon as I'm done with the models, I'll put them up for the most part. That way I have room over here. So anyways, I do have to call it. I try to stream Monday to Friday, starting around 4 to 4:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and try to stream for at least an hour. Again, like I said, I try because sometimes life happens, though. It's the god banner. And I don't stream on the weekends just because that's when tournament happens. Crotch cloths. Yes, I do have a lot of them from the old edition, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. I don't know if I have the. Oh, actually, I do have the box over here with me. Let me see. Real quick before I go. Oh. So I have this. This is pewter model. It's an old Blood Angels. The way I paint this, me painting, by the way. Back in the day, you can tell it's Blood Angels because of that little blood drop there. So it's all pewter, and there's the arm. Then I do have a few banners. Well, that's a pewter banner. Then another banner. Then another banner. Then another banner. Then another banner. Then this special backpack. And then I do have these interestingly unique shoulder pads where it has the ultramarine symbol. I don't know if they'll fit on the new models or not though. Let's see, where's the crotch banners at? Oh, here's some of them. Right there. Right there. Good lord. Look at that one. That's not a crotch. That's not a crotch thing. That's just a lot of purity seals. Well, maybe I don't have a lot of those. Thought maybe I did. Well, I guess that's all I have. Interesting. Could have sworn I had more. So anyways, yeah, here's of the old crap. That's, well, it's just a base. Old school last cannon. I have no idea where some of these things are, man. Like sometimes you just make crap up so you can like heavy bolter. So you can fit it on the green stuff. So anyways, let's put that all back. And all these banners over here. Oh, here's another crotch banner. Alrighty, I think I'm gonna put this one up too. Alright, anyways, let me put this one up real quick. Oh, I forgot. I don't know if you've seen this guy. I really want to turn this guy into a Victor's Guard for my Marnius, because I have the Terminator version of Marnius Calgar. I don't have the current one, which is in Gravis armor. I think there's two versions. There's 4 versions of Calgar. The one where he's sitting on a toilet, the one where he's standing up in his current pose, but the first version. Then there's the Terminator version, which is what I have, which really looks cool. I like the pose, but I call him Skip Leg Day Calgar because if you look at his legs, it looks like he skipped leg day all the time. And then you have the current version of Calgar, which is in the Gravis armor. Ooh, I 3D printed that one. Alright, anyways, like I said, I try to stream Monday to Friday. I try, not guaranteed all the time. And I start around 4 to 4:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when usually I try to start between those hours, and I try to stream at least an hour. I'm getting close to finishing up those two guys. I might scrap my Tech Marine, but I do need him. I need to finish up the banner so I can get him to my banner guys. So anyways, if you like my content, please consider subscribing, thumbs up the sound below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next vid.